Hello, my friends. I am Angela, the artist behind Clark Fine Art, and today we are going to be looking at Paletteful Packs. I am going to bring you a comprehensive look at 8 months of Paletteful Packs boxes and hopefully help you decide if Paletteful Packs is the subscription box that's right for you. So, without further ado, let's get to it. I receive the Paletteful Packs Premier box. But Paletteful Packs has many options to choose from. There's the Premier box, as I said, the one that I get, which is $35. You could choose the Petite box for $24, or they even have a young artist version for $30. So be sure to check them out. I am going to put the link in the description below. Like I said, I'm getting the Paletteful Packs Premier box, so every box you will see today includes all of the products that Paletteful Packs sends out each month. Let's take a look at this box, which was the March of 2021 box. In the March box, all kinds of goodies. You used to get a menu that came in your box, like most other subscription boxes. However, Paletteful Packs has done away with this, and now they email this to you in an effort just to save paper. So in this box, and your box always comes with the all of the paper shreds here. So in this box, we had some Posca paint markers. We've got Posca paint markers there. There's the color selection that I received. The Posca pastel pencils. I actually got 2 Posca stickers in there. I don't know if that was stuck together or that's what they did, but there's 2 in there. Some Posca stickers. The Posca paint markers, the manufacturer suggested retail on these is $15.96. And we have 8 boxes to go through today, guys, so I don't know that I'm going to read you the description of every single item. If you have questions, please drop me a comment below. And if there is a box that you see that you really want us to dive into, put that in the comments also, and we will take a look at that. So then you have the Posca pastel pencils. And these were manufacturer suggested retail of $4.78. So there's the 2 that I received. In addition to that was the Copic opaque white pigment. Oh. So I'm excited to use this. Have any of you used this? How do you like it? I usually use Dr. Paige Martin's Bleed Proof White. So I'm really curious to see how this compares. And it says that this is a water-based pigment. It's used for highlight effects, which is the same way that I use my Dr. Paige Martin's. It is opaque white. It won't bleed into the base color, giving sharp line definition, and it can be used as a permanent ink surface as well as with acrylic, watercolor, and colored pencil. So the manufacturer suggested retail on that is $14. Then we received a Robert Simmons Sapphire brush. This is the Robert Simmons Sapphire brush. This was a retail value of $12.95. And then we also received that was the last item. These textured black boards by Crescent. They are 8 by 10 and there are 3 of them. The manufacturer suggested retail on this was $10.46. So right there, I mean, this box, the value was definitely in this box. I'm just going to set that aside for a moment. So you're talking just over $10, about $16. There's $26, another $4.78. Right now you're at $31. Throw in the 14 of that. Now you're at $45, and then add the brush for another $13. So this box, like I said, retails for $35. So there was definitely value in this box. And are you excited about this one? I will say that at the time of recording this March 2021 Premier Pack box, the Posca box, is still on their website. So if you are super excited about this and you just want to grab a past box and try this out and play with these and see, or maybe you've been wanting to try these, but you just want to grab a sampling, this is still available on their site. So that is your March of 2021. And I've been doing these videos with the larger group of art subscription boxes because I really think that it helps you, if you're considering one of these boxes, get a really good idea of the variety, or in some boxes, lack of variety, that you might receive. So be sure to drop me a comment and let me know, what do you think of Paletteful Packs? Because I have got to say that this box, and I think you're going to see why as we go through these, this box has been one of my favorites. Yeah, I very, more often than not, I am really excited when I open up the contents of these boxes. So this was March. Let's move right along and take a look at April's box. And Paletteful Packs, if you are watching, can you start putting our labels maybe on this side of the box? If the shipping label came on this side of the box, none of us would have to worry about blocking them out every time, and we would just see the beautiful Paletteful Packs logo. Okay, that's my request for Paletteful Packs. So in this box, did this one still have a card? I don't know. This may be when it changed over. So I will just tell you what came in this box as I open it up. Lots of green. Lots of green. So in this box, we got the Stabilo pen 68, and this was a set of 20. So there are those. Have you used these? If so, what did you think? Let me know. That is the Stabilo pen 68. These are, I tried to go pull up the cards because every month they email you the link to that month's box. And unfortunately, I just went back to my old emails and thought, well, I'll just click on those links and get you the information. But no, because that information, only when I click on that link, it only brings me to the current month's box. So I'm not being able to find all of my back boxes. So yeah, Paletteful Packs, I wish we had the access to that. Had I known, I would have just copied and made did a picture of what the contents were and what they said about them. So yeah, there's that. So the Stabilo pen 68 has a premium fiber. It's a premium fiber tip pen, available in 48 brilliant colors. So we have 20. So just under half of the color range here. And it's available in 46 brilliant colors. Sturdy M tip, 1 millimeter thick, and they are water-based ink. So there we go, water-based ink. try to show you one of those nibs if I can get this open. There you go. And that is water-based. So next, we've got a Copic. So there was a Copic marker. This is a 110 special black. You have the chisel on one end. And then it looks like the brush on the other. So we have our Copic. Oh, our little Paletteful Pack pencil sticker. That is too cute. We also received a Uniball. This is a Signo Broad, and it is gold in color. Add a little sparkle to whatever you create with that. And then we have a Princeton Select Angular Shader, and this is a 3/8 inch. So I'm guessing when you could activate these with water. And we received, again, this is like with Art Snacks. You saw my video of my unboxing of Art Snacks. Sometimes it can be very hard to get the surface out of the box. I'm gonna grab a palette knife here and see if I can. There we go. Because you got a large surface in this box. This is a 9x12 Bristol Seth Cole. Very smooth. 12 sheets. So there's your surface to work on to create all of your projects. So we have the Bristol, we have our Uniball Gold, the black Copic, our brush, our water-based pens, and of course our sticker. So that is the April box. And again, at the time of filming this, I am not going to try to cram that all back down in there. I'm just going to set it on top. Might be easier to get it back out later. And at the time of filming this, I do see that the April box is also still available on their website. So you can check that out if that is of interest to you. Okay, so then we have the May box. And I keep these boxes together when I'm done because I'm just revealing the contents to you so that you can see what comes in one of these boxes so that you could make an educated decision if this is a box that might be right for you. However, I do want to use all these supplies, of course, and so I keep them together so that when I use a box, I am using just the supplies that came in that box like it was intended. Or if you receive a box and say you don't have a bunch of other supplies, I want to make sure that when I do my video on the box that we're just creating something with the supplies that you would have received. So I keep them together till we do that video, and then I'll kind of integrate them into the studio. So this month we have, ooh, it's a watercolor box. So far we've had the pens, we've had the Posca paint pens, we had the water-based ink pens. This month is watercolor. So in here we have This is, oh, these are 30 Peerless transparent watercolors. So what this actually is in here, you have, I get them to come out, these cards, and on one side, let me get a lighter one so you can see it. So this is Forget Me Not Blue, and it tells you the name, and then on the other side, there's the pigment, and you'll just actually put the water right on this card to activate this pigment, and you can paint with the watercolors. So this card is full of watercolor pigment, and all the names are on the backs, and the colors are on the front. So that is very interesting. A great way to try the colors. Oh, look at that color. What is that guy? That is Garnet. Very interesting. And there's some slight differences in the cut of the cards, but so, and these are all transparent colors. That could be really fun to play with. So we have the Peerless transparent watercolors. There is our little sticker. Look at him, little paintbrush. That is too cute. We have another Uniball Signo, and this one, again, broad, and this one is white. So you have the Uniball gel pen in white. And we have a set of the Marabou Fluid Artist brushes. These will hold the water, so you can just take that, squeeze a drop onto your watercolor cards, and then it'll pick up that pigment and you can paint with it. And then you see here there are 3 different size brushes. So you got those. And then our surface. Our surface is the XL watercolor paper by Canson. And this is a 9x12 surface as well. So lots of paper. And this is a full pad. You get the 30 sheets. This isn't just a smaller size pad that was made to throw in the box. Like, this is an actual full size pad that you would get if you just ordered this paper. There are 30 sheets here, and that is the 140 pound 300 GSM cold press watercolor. So have you tried this paper? I've used this paper. I have some of this in the studio. I like it a lot when I'm just kind of practicing and trying out some different things. It is a cellulose paper, so all right. I'm looking forward to trying this box. It is all watercolor with 30 sheets. I mean, you can cut those sheets down. You could cut those sheets in half and end up with 60 sheets. There is a lot you could do. You can create a lot of projects with this box. So yeah, that is the May box. And that one is also still showing on their website, as you could purchase a past box. Now here is the June. This was the box from June. So now we've got watercolors. We had the acrylic paint pens with the Poscas. We had water-based pens. Let's look at what June was. June came. Ooh, and June was a pencil box. Do you see the variety you're getting here? This is why this is one of my absolute, it is my absolute favorite box. Art Smart art. I did the video with 6 months of smart art. With smart art, you got such a big variety of mediums, but they weren't all necessarily mediums that were, that I was super excited about trying. And because I wanted to bring you some other boxes, I paused my subscription there, and I actually got Paletteful Packs, and I have not been disappointed. I'm absolutely not disappointed. And you're talking, it was $50 for my, roughly, by the time it got to my door. Yeah, it was at least $50 for my smart art box. This is $35. I'm just loving this box. Okay, so, all right. So here we've got, this is Holbein Color Pencil Blender. This is Melts by Holbein. I have not used this yet, but I am super excited to. So this is going to, once you put down your colored pencil, you'll be able to come back in and they send you a brush. And this is a Princeton Select number 4 round. And so you can take your brush, you can take some melts, you can go right over your colored pencil, and it is just going to melt it and blend that right into your surface. So we got the Princeton Select round. We got the Holbein Colored Pencil Blender, the melts. We have a Stabilo All. This is an aquarellable pencil. So when we draw, and this says paper, glass, plastic, metal. And when we draw with this, of course, that's just going to blend right into our colors because it is water soluble. So there is the pencil by Stabilo, just sketching your artwork. And then look at this. I'm excited to try these because I've got to tell you, based on their price, I was not ordering a set of these pencils, but I really wanted to try them. So I am super excited to have received, this is a Holbein box. These are Holbein colored pencils, and they're a larger pencil. The barrel is a bit larger. I'll show you the size of the cores there. See if it shows up better with. So there's the core. So you received, this is Rose, Cherry Blossom, and they do have, next to the name, it can be so hard to see, there are actually stars here, 2 stars, 3 stars. So I'm guessing that's based off of their Lightfast information. And that's printed right on the pencils. So you received the color Rose, which is a 3-star. Cherry Blossom, which is a 2. Cobalt Green, which is a 2. Lettuce Green, a 2-star. Sky Blue, which is another 2-star. Naples Yellow, again 2 stars. And Wisteria, which is also 2 stars. So the only 3-star was the Rose. So I'm wondering if 3 is less Lightfast, because I would imagine that that red would fade possibly. I don't know. I'm not sure, so I am not going to guess, because if I had that menu in here, it would have told me. And again, apologies, because I did not know they weren't going to still be accessible online, so I don't have them. I will be able to see October's, but so there you got Holbein pencils. And as of the time that I am recording this video, I also see that this box is still showing on their website. So if maybe you also have been wanting to try some Holbein pencils, I was excited to try the melts too, because I really was looking forward to that, and I wanted to see how that worked. So this might be a previous box that you might like to order. And look at that guy. There's our little Paletteful Packs sticker for the month. And we got a crescent boards. These are illustration boards. There are 3 in here. They are 8x10 cold press premium surface on a rigid board. And those they're pretty, definitely rigid. So that is 3 stacked up. So they are thin. But yeah, illustration boards. So I'm looking forward to giving that a try. I bet you could even cut this. I wonder if my Cricut would be able to cut that. Possibly. And just cut it in half, or whatever. Or just use the whole thing as an 8x10. So that was the box for June. We got colored pencils. I'm loving it. Loving them. And I'm gonna leave this out on my desk because 1, I don't want to jostle the box. I don't need it to leak. And 2, I really want to try it. So let me know if this is a box that interests you. We're going to select a box and, like I said, create with the supplies that are in that at a later time. Right now, I just want you to get a good look at what you can expect in a box if you chose to get the Paletteful Packs Premier. So this one is the July box. In July, ooh, do you see the variety here? Oh, we have a little palette sticker. So in July, I see a palette. So I'm guessing there's paint in here. Something that I need to mix on a palette. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love these. I was just working on one of these. I was just doing a project. I'll give you a sneak peek here. So these are the Strathmore watercolor cards. Well, it was not created with products from this box. It was created on these watercolor cards. And that is this little Halloween card that I am getting ready to send out. And that was done on the Strathmore watercolor cards. And I'll say, I mean, you can see I added quite a bit of water to that. And that card is held up pretty well. I mean, I did have it taped down, but I like these cards. They are not 100% cotton. They are a cellulose paper. But I definitely like them. So you have 10 cards, 10 envelopes, and the cards are the 5 by 6 7/8 inches, which is what this is. And it does come with the envelopes for them. I love it. I love in their 140 pound, 300 GSM cold press watercolor paper. So yeah, I love those cards. I already use those, so that's exciting to have more. I love making my own cards. Do you do that? Do you make your own cards for people? Oh, this is acrylic ink. So we have the Liquitex acrylic ink. You have, it's a 3-pack, and it comes with Cad Yellow Light Hue, Naphthol Crimson, and Cerulean Blue Hue. So that is some Liquitex acrylic ink. Those will be amazing on this. Oh, I love it. I love this box. And I love Liquitex. So, what else do we have in here? We have a Princeton Select round number 5. So I am growing the Princeton Select brushes. And there is a number 5. Oh, and then, wow. So for surfaces this month, we got the watercolor cards, but that wasn't the only surface they put in here. We also have the small pad of the Legion, the Stonehenge Aqua Hot Press. So this is some hot press paper. That is very smooth. I've received samples of these before, but I don't know if I have the hot press. This might be the first hot press one that I've received, so love it. And then what else is in here? We've got some graphics permanent markers. There are 4. Looks like you get red, blue, green, and black. These are alcohol-based pigment markers. Get that to open up. There we go. And these are dual tip. So you have your 1 millimeter on that end and 0.5 fine tip on that end. So there are the graphics permanent markers by Marabou. Ooh, look at that. And then you also received 15 sheets. And this is the Strathmore 400 series mixed media paper. Look at that. That would be cute. You could do some really cute things on that. This is 3 inches by 9 inches. It's 184 pound, 300 GSM. That is nice. I could see like doing, you remember those signs? Gosh, they were really popular. I'm gonna show my age because it was decades ago. And they would like do the name, spell out the names and put little, you know, characters and stuff like that on it. That would be cute to do little. So you had mixed media paper, our markers, more paper with the Stonehenge hot press by Legion, our palette to be able to mix our acrylic inks in. And so, and then they sent you a nice primary set. And with these, I mean, Cad Yellow Light, Naphthol Crimson, and Cerulean Blue. You're going to be able to mix quite a few different colors with those inks. So that is, you know, that is exciting. I like that. And then, of course, the sticker and the Strathmore watercolor cards. Definitely one of my favorites. I do already use those. So that, my friends, is July. I do not see this box still available as a past box on their site. And I can see why that would have been a very popular box. Now let's look at August. And I'm going to tell you, this is a heavy box. This box is heavy. Oh, look. Again, a completely different medium. Wow, you know, I just continuously get excited by the variety that comes in these boxes. It's quite a few that I've looked at and seen. It's like every time you turn around, it's just a different variation of markers, which is great if that's what excites you. But if you really like a variety of mediums, this might be the box that's right for you. So let's look at this one. So Paletteful, we have a paint, a little tube of paint there, a little Paletteful sticker. Another Princeton Select. This is a flat shader, and this is a number 8. I need to pull all those brushes out and see just how big my collection of Princeton Select brushes has become. So you have a pack of 2 stumps. So I'm curious. This is, you're going to be using these for blending. We have a 3. There's 3 in here, and these are Caran d'Ache Neo Color So the Neo color crayons, there's 3, and then look at those neon colors. Pink, green, and orange. Those are like fluorescent. Neo color fluorescent. So we got some of those in there. And we have a sandpaper sharpener. We have some Marabou Art Spray, acrylic spray, brightly colored water-based acrylic spray for light, porous. Sorry guys, I had it's so fine, and even with my glasses on. So brightly colored water-based acrylic spray for light, porous surfaces such as canvas, paper, wood. Intermixable with water thinnable, quick drying, light fast, and waterproof. Shake well before use. After use, pump warm water through the spray head and rinse the nozzle to prevent misters from being blocked up. So very important there, because the acrylic will dry and then it won't pump. So that is the color that I received, is cherry red. I am not sure if all of these received the same color. I would have to go search a few other reviews and see if everyone got the same color. But I will say that a lot more so with Paletteful Packs, what they put in the box is what they put in every single box, versus like Art Snacks, where everybody gets so many different varieties of color and they're just kind of thrown together. So then we have 3 Sharpie peel-off China markers in red, black, and white. So you see there, and how these work. If you receive one of these, is you take this little piece of string and you would actually pull it down on the pencils. You can see if I can get it so that you can see. There are like little notches there. If you see those little tick marks on the pencil. So what you'll do is you'll actually pull the thread to the next little tick mark there, and then that will peel off, because it'll break through it, and then you'll just grab that and peel that off, and then that would sharpen your pencil, because it would just take a little layer off. Then when you need to sharpen it again, you'd pull that down one more and peel that off. So if that makes sense, that's how you sharpen those. Then we received some Daniel Smith refined linseed oil. So I'm guessing that's going to be to deal with our next item. 12 oil pastels by Faber-Castell. And I do not have, you saw my art haul, I just got all my soft pastels, but I did not have any oil pastels. So I'm super excited to receive these from Faber-Castell, because I am sure, being Faber-Castell, the quality that I'm looking for is going to be there. Those feel very creamy. I've not used oil pastels before, so that could be a fun adventure. Premium quality, smooth, rich colors for easy blending, protective storage case. And it does not tell me, it doesn't list off all the colors on there. And if I can get that to come out of there. Yeah, it doesn't say the color actually on the paper either. Just that it's the oil pastel, but I mean, you can see the colors. There's the color range that you received. So good spectrum in that set. 12 oil pastels. And then it looks like we have more than one surface again this month. So here is 8x10 MDF panel. This is a 5mm MDF panel. So you see that there. And it has a slot, so like if you want to, hang it on the wall. So I'm guessing that we are able to create directly on here with these items. And then there's also, we have a full-size surface this time from Legion. This is the, if I can get it out of this box. I'm telling you, these full-size surfaces that are like the 9x12, it can be very hard to get to come up out of the box. like bend my palette knife here or damage my paper. There we go. So there it is. But I will say, just like with Art Snacks, I mentioned this with Art Snacks, when these surfaces fill this box like that, knock on wood, I have yet to receive one where it's actually been damaged in any way. So there's a reason why they pack it the way they do. So you get 15 sheets, 250 GSM. This is 9x12 acid free, and this is 100% cotton. So you have a pad of 100% cotton paper. I'm really looking forward to trying that. So it's the Stonehenge white, 15 sheets, 250 GSM, 9x12, acid free, 100% cotton paper. The panel, and then all of your supplies that came with that. Are you seeing the value in these boxes? Does Paletteful Packs excite you? Is this something that you could see yourself using? Are you liking the variety that's coming in these boxes? I can't even fit this all back in here. That's one box. I mean, the value is consistently there with Paletteful Packs, for sure. Yeah. So that was August. And again, I'm not seeing any of the more recent boxes available on their site. They may come available later. I don't know if it's like so many months after, if they still have them left. I'm not sure how exactly they do that, but I am not seeing that one available as of this time. Let's look at September. As I try to just knock everything over on my desk. There we go. So in September, oh, we got another one of the little Legion. So this is the Stonehenge Aqua Cold Press. Definitely, you can definitely tell a big difference between that hot press and this cold press. So I do have some of this in a larger size here in the studio. So this is one of the surfaces we've received. Oh, again, we have a palette. We're going to have to mix something in this box. Oh, we've got some more brushes. Look at these. So this one is the Princeton Select 3/4 inch flat wash. I'm going to have a full set. I like that they haven't been the same sizes. I'm also getting different sizes in each box. So I think I have, that's a number 3 and number, what was it? A number 6, a 3/4 flat. I had an angular shader. We're seeing all different sizes here. So they're not even repeating the brushes that they're putting in. So I really like that. And then we have a Robert Simmons TT62 blender. This is a number 8. Nice titanium Robert Simmons TT62 blender, size 8. So 2 brushes there. We have a Derwent Graphic HB pencil. I would assume to sketch on our designs. A Prismacolor kneaded eraser. Our surface, again by Crescent, is their watercolor boards. There's 3 in this package, and they're 8x10 extra heavyweight boards, 100% rag, lightly textured cold press surface. And these are much thicker than the last boards, and they're definitely rigid. They look like they have a nice texture on their surface. I'm looking forward to using that. And then last but not least, we have some Holbein acrylic gouache. So I have a set of 5 that is Holbein regular gouache. So I love that this is the acrylic gouache. And if you don't know the difference between acrylic gouache or acrylic gouache and regular gouache, acrylic or acrylic gouache is going to dry and be permanent, versus regular gouache is like watercolor. It's like opaque watercolor, and that can be reactivated with water. So look at those. We have carmine, lemon yellow, sky blue, jet black, and titanium white. And this is very similar to the set I have in the regular gouache. So that would be fun to even compare one to the other. So there you have it. Primary set of gouache. So your mixing palette: carmine, lemon yellow, sky blue, jet black, titanium white. You can mix so many colors with that. I liked it when they put the sets, like with the the Liquitex acrylic ink. It was a great primary set, and you're not limited in what you can create with the supplies. So yeah, I'm not even messing with that. So there's your surface, your gouache. You have some paintbrushes, your pencil to sketch on your design, eraser in case you make any mistakes. And actually this eraser too, once you sketch your design in and you have it down, go over it with your kneaded eraser and pick it up, and that will remove most of that graphite, and then you're left with a very faint sketch that you can then go in and paint, and it won't show through when you put down your gouache. So that is the box from September. So now let's take a look at the current month's box. I cannot wait to integrate these into the studio. Last but not least is October. Now for October, I can bring up the what's in this box, because it is my current month. So Paletteful Pack the Premier Pack, October 2021, pen and marker, blue themed. So this is a blue themed box, is what it says. And being October and dealing with inks, I can only imagine we're gonna see something related. So yeah, it is blue. All right, so first off, there's our little Paletteful Packs sticker. See all the ink? We have got these Tombow dual brush pens. So this is a set of 6. They are the blues. This is a manufacturer suggested retail price of $16.99. So these have the flexible brush tips. Whoa, if I can pull one out there. So on the one end, you have your flexible brush, and then on the other end, you have your little bullet nib, which is pretty tiny. And these are water-based. So there are your dual brush pens. Make waves. And again, that was a $16.99 value. Then you also received, to go along with this, the Tombow Blending Kit. So the Tombow Blending Kit, this has, you have a dual brush blender pen, and then you have a spray mister, and you get a blending palette. So in here, there is a little palette that you can pull out. So you can take your brush pens, write on that palette with them, and then you can actually add water and mix your colors and create, you know, other shades, and then transfer that onto your surface like you would with watercolor. So you also got the blending kit, and this was a $9.99 value. Next comes the Winsor Newton fine liners. There was a 0.5 and a 0.1, and these are in indigo. And I will note that that's not it. On these pens, when these came out, these fine liner pens fit every sketching style. The Winsor Newton fine liner has a smooth tapered nib and a longer barrel that sits comfortably in the hand. You see that is tiny, tiny, tiny. And then that one's just a little bit larger, but still tiny. So they're specially designed with a longer barrel that sits comfortable in your hand. And it's a good, because of its length, you know, I like it. The pen features water resistant, fade proof pigment ink. The retail value of these is $2.99 each, but there is a note. If you received this box, Winsor & Newton let Paletteful Packs know they came in the 0.5 and the 0.1, 0.5. And Winsor & Newton, they released a statement. It says, "We have been made aware by Winsor & Newton that there is a defect in most of the 0.5 pens in this box. A cool gray fine liner will be sent out in your next box or sent to you separately to replace the defective indigo 0.5 fine liner." So there was an issue with the 0.5 fine liners, and they weren't writing properly. And Winsor & Newton is aware of that situation. They are sending everyone who received this box a replacement. So great there. So you got those two pens. And then we have the Funosuke Brush Pen 2-pack by Tombow. These feature a flexible brush tip for different lettering and drawing techniques. You can create extra fine or medium strokes by just changing the pressure that you're using on the brush. They're great for calligraphy and art drawings, soft tip, hard tip, water-based, pigment black ink. The manufacturer suggested retail for this is $7. So one of these is a softer tip, the other has a harder tip, and then one's blue and one's black. So that is how you tell the difference between the two pens. And one's hard, one's soft. So you received those. Have you used these? What do you think? I'm looking forward to trying those. And the other thing too is, I will say that Paletteful Packs, as they have been sending out the emails with what's in the box and all of its information and what their suggested retail prices are, they have also been including how to use that project. You can just click on that link and just go see, like, how to use the Tombow blending kit, how to use the Tombow brush pens, how to do lettering, all of that. It's all there this month. So yeah. And then we received a jelly roll. Now this is a Sakura Jelly Roll 10. This is a big one. Look at the nib on that. It is a large nib. So that is a Sakura Jelly Roll, white Jelly Roll pen, and this is a 10. Lots of highlights with that. And then you received your surface this month. Again, we're going with the whole blue theme. You have a toned blue mixed media pad by Strathmore. This is the 400 series, 184 pound, 300 GSM. And it almost looks like a blue-green tint to it. But this is the toned blue. I mean, you see that there, especially maybe it's because the green lid is on it. No, it has a greenish look to it, but that is the toned blue. It's a bluish green. So there's your surface. This is October. When you create with this box, you can just tag hashtag Paletteful Packs. And there's also, they also do prompts. So you would make a drawing or painting based on your interpretation of the prompt, post it to social media with the hashtag Paletteful Prompt and hashtag Paletteful Packs. And for October, their prompts were Wolf, Calm, Windmill, and Enchanted. So I have not created with this box yet because I didn't want to bust into these products before I showed them to you. So now I am going to have to sit down and play with this box, and yeah, blue themed. I don't know, but I can think of a few things that we could create with blue. And of course, right on the Tombow dual brush pens, of course, Make Waves makes me think of water immediately with these colors. But yeah, that, my friends, is 8 months of Paletteful Packs. I have to say, I am super excited. I did not see a single product duplicated. All 8 of those boxes had such variety in what they contained. Does this box interest you? I have a link in the description below if you are interested in trying out one of these boxes. So be sure to check that out if you are. And let me know, is Paletteful Packs one that you're going to try? I definitely recommend them. This is my favorite box. There is no way I'm canceling this box, not anytime soon. So right now, at the time of recording this, I've been through 6 months of Smart Art. I've been through 9 months of Art Snacks Plus, 8 months of Paletteful Packs Premier. I have a brand new box that I'm going to be bringing you next week. It's not, I only have 3. Hopefully I will have 4 by the time I film next week's video. Hopefully my October box will be here. But stay tuned next week when I'll reveal what that box is, and we'll take a peek inside. Do these videos help you decide which box you want to choose? I mean, that's a comprehensive look. That's 8 boxes. In the course of 8 boxes, I think you can kind of get a good idea of what the quality of products you could receive every month. Let me know what you think. I'm going to see you next week with a brand new box, and then it's going to be time to start creating with these boxes, and I will be bringing you, starting November, each month, I'm going to bring you that month's box, open it, create some art with it, and that's the way that we're going to do these going forward, so that I can keep showing you the subscription boxes. Those were my big collections, the 3. Smart Art, Art Snacks Plus, and Paletteful Packs. I thought that those were 3 of the more well-known ones. I wanted to really dive into them. I'm going to have hopefully 4 months of one other box that I think is very much worth bringing to your attention. We're going to cover that next week. So until next time, my friends, be sure to check out some of my other review videos and keep creating. I'll see you in the next one.